What is up, YouTube? So, Pierce Janic, owner of Lex Pyerse Clothing. Y'all see the hat? I don't know if y'all, I'll blow this up a little bit so y'all can really see this hat, right? I can blow it up a little. Well, can't blow it up too much for some reason. It won't let me. Oh, there it is. That's what the hat looking like. Ignore the back. But, yeah, that's the hat. You want it on sale? Or you want to get one? Hit the link in the bio. Meanwhile, let's take a look at this right here, talking about what Lagos is like in Nigeria.
I've heard so many things about Nigeria, especially Lagos. And when I told people that I was going to Nigeria, one of the things said to me were,
"Be very careful.
Nigerians are scammers.
Lagos is a jungle.
They'll kidnap you."
These were the things said to me by other people. But the truth is, it was actually the same perception that I have of Nigeria.
And it's funny, those perceptions come from people who've never been to the country. So it's like, what are you basing it on? Where's your facts? You know what I mean?
Upon arriving here, I found myself questioning that perception. Is this the Nigeria that I was always warned about? Is this the Nigeria that has been painted with so many negative descriptions? Because I found out that majority of the population were not actually like that. I found Nigerians to be wonderful people, warm, open and friendly. I couldn't help but feel like a profound sense of belonging.
And that's what I like about this project so much, is I can sit back and try to understand what the Africans are actually like, as opposed to sitting here trying to base my opinion on what somebody else did, and chances are that person probably never even left the country. You know what I mean? It's a very beautiful skyline.
My screen just went blank. So it means today I'm gonna explore Lagos without Google Maps, without anything. I hope I don't get lost.
Okay, that's scary to me. Because honestly, I don't know if I would want to do that. I mean, and not that I'm afraid, it just, how would you get around? How would you get back? So now I'm wondering, how do you get back?
Hold on. Do you know 34 Saka Tinubu Street?
This short 59-page book will make 6 figures on Amazon this year. In fact, I paid ghostwriters to create books exactly like these ones.
So I fixed my screen.
One of my first surprises was the affordability of goods and services in Nigeria compared to Gambia.
When I saw the prices of basic stuff like food and fuel, and I was shocked. I was like, why are these Nigerians complaining, man?
When I wanted to replace my screen in Gambia, the cost was $25,000. But here I got it replaced for 200,000 naira. The same thing for books. Books that
that's really cheap.
cost around $1,200 in Gambia, I got them here for 3,500 naira.
Petrol now is 5.
It's pretty cheap there. I think that the dollar is, I gotta look it up.
68. Before it was 165.
But even it being this expensive, 560 naira, it is still cheaper than Gambia. But the thing is, Nigeria, they have like oil. Gambia, we don't have these things.
Bro, in this country, we have almost everything. Natural resources to human resources.
There's a lot of human resources there. So, I mean, if you can own a company that can, generate that can pull from that, you might be doing pretty well. Or at least, get in with a company who can, get that stuff out. Back to the point I was making earlier, $1 is currently 1,679 naira, Nigerian naira. So it's like, you go there, you're king. So all those things, those books that he was talking about, that cost pennies to us.
They just should be competing among the best countries in the world. Yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know.
Have motivated forces against you, so fear them. Correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe I'll find out later on here, Nigeria has a large Muslim population, correct? it's funny looking at these streets. People say how dirty LA. I mean how dirty these places are. I'm like, yo, it ain't no different than Los Angeles. Okay.
The type of mansions that I see here, wow, man. One thing that you have to applaud Nigerians for is their sense of hustle.
What is
Oh, they grind out there. I heard.
online Lagos?
Because you must make money now.
Who won't feed you?
You're on your own. I feel like that sense of hustle comes from the broke shaming. There's this culture of stepping on necks, showing the next man what you have. So, I mean, if you're in an environment that is they're always like broke shaming you, that you don't have money, how much are you earning? Obviously, that would put a sense of, you have to make money. Because of that, I feel like, everyone wants to make money by any means possible. Whether you are harming people or you are doing damage to the society or the environment or you are giving bad name to Nigerians, it really doesn't matter because you gotta get it by any means.
So they got a hustle mentality for real. It's almost. Do they have a capitalistic system in Nigeria? Of course, we're out there. So it's a tech hub out there. Okay. Cotton is giving rise to continent's most successful startups that gained global recognition and validation, reaching billions of dollars. So that's why Microsoft and Google and other guys are out there. They're trying to get some money. So, are they allowed to own businesses in an African country? And how are they a non-African country able to start a business there in Nigeria? I'm curious to know about that.
Just in dealing with Nigerians and my observation and going around, I see the way they do things. Man, Nigerians are like some high IQ individuals. I actually called one of my Nigerian friends. I told him that, boy, God did not give Nigerians the big head for no reason. Like, you actually use your head,
Your card.
I don't have a card.
Hold on, I'll register your card for you.
Do I look like female? Yeah, without this you cannot go in. So I just got this for like 500.
Lagos State travel card. So they cost 500 naira. I mean, it wouldn't cost us basically anything. Shoot.
And then the transport to Ikorodu is like 350 naira. Yeah, so I think Lagos is
like so far, we can go there, and once we get to the country, we can get by with like $100. We're comfortable. It seems like.
how much? I give you 200. No, I get 200.
This is pap, yes.
Okay.
That's fried beans.
Yeah, akara. I know akara. We have akara in Gambia.
So what's the difference between Nigerian fried beans and the fried beans I have at a Mexican restaurant?
Takara as well.
Yeah, we call it akara.
Yeah, a lot of Nigeria and Gambia.
Sierra Leone, everywhere.
Africa. They are all everywhere.
But why do you always go out? Why don't you just work in your country?
To me, I just went there to experience another life. But that Gambia, it's only one person I know. So when I now went to Gambia, now tell me that I want to do Yahoo. And I say that me, I cannot do the job. Let me go back to my country and face my work back. But I love Gambia. So nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, man. people have warned me several times, but don't go here. Don't, you know, even my friend who is in Nigeria, when I told him that, okay, he told me, okay, when you're going to the mainland, make sure you move in twos, you know. And I've been
Bring your friend, because they might kidnap you now.
going to places alone with my camera and doing stuff. I'm not gonna lie, man, things are happening in Nigeria, but to tell you the truth, I feel like it is exaggerated around the world. You know, I've been here, I've seen the place, I went around. I can tell you, a lot of it is exaggerated. Nigerians have a bad PR around the world. Even myself, before, you know, the way I look at Nigerians, and now it's different. Even in Gambia back then, when I see a Nigerian, I just be really careful.
And that's because of the actions of a minority involved in illegal activities both within and outside of country. The thing is, Nigeria has a huge population, so even
2% of the world's population is Nigerian? Wow. Nigeria ranks number 6 in on the list of countries by population. Wow.
when their minority is like a majority in other countries. So because of that 5%, the remaining 95% who are law-abiding and contribute positively to various aspects of society get to face like judgments and discrimination. One time I was coming from Ogun State to Lagos, our boss was stopped by the police and I was the only one asked questions, and I figured maybe it's because I look different or something.
Why did he stop me? Oh, that's why I asked you, where are you from, what do you do?
Oh, they think he's scamming? Okay, that's what Yahoo means, scam, right?
Oh, that's mad.
So what I'm seeing already, and I'm only 7 minutes into this video, okay? The amount of scams that happen in Nigeria is about the same, if not less, than the amount of scams happening in United States. So, it's just that, I guess we get the whitewash, and you know how it is. Anytime they want to bash Africans or they bash Africans, but they make it look like the United States or the white people are just doing really good. They're really pure and honest and good. Truth is, it's probably no different. Hell, the United States is probably scamming more than the United States can legally scam you here. Seems like sometimes, but I don't want to ramble. Do you want spicy food? My answer should always be no. Okay, so that means it must be kind of like spicy food in Nigeria, maybe kind of like what is in Mexico, where, it's hella spicy, where you're going to be praying to the porcelain gods for like the rest of the night. Come on. There we go.
There's catfish in there.
Yeah, there's catfish there.
Awesome. Nice one.
There's catfish out there?
But this spice is doing me. I'm open to try any food. I may have anything you bring, I will chop half.
Ooh. Man. I can't have that kind of spices, man. I mean, I like my food a little bit of kick, but it's like this. Okay, you make my food plain and give me a bottle of hot sauce, and I'll add as I need. I don't want you to prepare the food already spicy. Or if you do, have some milk on hand, because I'm going to need a whole bunch of milk, and then I'm going to have to leave immediately. That's all you want to know.
But this is spicy, yeah. Switching the place. So this is palm kernel. I want to go to the island. I want to go to VI.
Burnout. We all experience it at some point. It's so important to me that I've actually been working on it in therapy.
What I like the most about Nigerians is like how open-minded they are. Yeah, man, that you give them that. Anyone can come here and just do your stuff, man. Anyone from any part of anyone.
Nigeria is the place. If you know what you are doing, you make it. You see someone.
I like that. So if I had a hustle, if I knew exactly how I want to hustle, I go to Nigeria with some money, I'll be good there. I like that.
He's on the street and selling pure water and he's making it. He is selling plantain, you're making it.
I see so many opportunities here. I'm like, wow.
You know, Nigeria is a huge country. Nigeria is populated. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Whatever you are looking in abroad, in the diaspora, you can see it in Nigeria. So here is my America.
Here's the America.
Yes.
It's crazy how, you know, I know a Nigerian who in Gambia, smarter than bio. He says like Gambia is like Europe. Some people are complaining about Gambia, and meanwhile, the Nigerian in Gambia said Gambia is like his Europe, and then the Nigerians are complaining about Nigeria, and then there's a Gambian here who said like Nigeria is like his Europe. And so it shows you that, you know, the world, yeah, inna ardallahi wasi'a, man.
Wow. I mean, look how big that pool is, man. I mean, okay, I don't make it seem like it's gigantic, but I live in Los Angeles. My apartment's probably the size of that pool. Now, that's that man-made city, right? Like a man-made island, am I wrong?
This has made me appreciate Gambia more.
If you want to access the beach in Lagos, you go pay. And once you access the beach, now you want to sit down, you go pay again. Meanwhile, in Gambia, we have more beautiful and cleaner beaches where access is free.
Free access to the beaches in Gambia? I need to do a Gambia story video. Man, look, they're always selling something though in Ghana. I love it. Or in Nigeria, I love it.
This.
Yeah.
He was president before.
He was a military man before.
And he came again to be the president.
Yes, so after retirement, he's now a civilian president.
I wouldn't mind taking at least half of that walk if I can.
Just understand that you can't fall.
I cannot fall?
No, it's not possible. Don't look down, look at me. Good, just walk.
I did that a rope like that in Ghana. It was exhausting. Long as you didn't look down, you was cool. But after I kind of like, you know, went a little bit long, went on it a little bit, it was fine. You know, I don't like the fact that it was so tight. I mean, which was a little wider, but I mean, I can't complain. It was a good time.
Good. That's brilliant. Good. I didn't ask of your name. What's your name? Brahim. You know, Nile is exactly right. Yeah. So they form a color blend, just like the Nile crocodile. That's the color of the alpha male one.
Oh yeah, just doing too. I noticed a lot of the cars are actually older. So I mean, I used to have the new cars here too, but the older cars, I gotta learn how to do a stick shift because I cannot do a stick shift. The largest ICT market in Africa, located in something Lagos. Apart from the sales of information and technology, the market also deals with repair. Oh, wow. 4 million daily, huh? Now, is that Gambian dollars or US dollars? Well, I don't know. That's a lot.
For the ultimate Lagos experience, I'll advise you to use the public transportation. The experience is unmatched. We've been stuck in this traffic for the past like 2 hours or something.
Seriously? 2 hours? Oh. Okay, so LA traffic isn't that bad.
Traffic is so bad that drivers turn off their engine, get out of the car and go and sit at the roadside and start chatting. I'm not even exaggerating. That is how bad Lagos traffic is. This was like my biggest frustration.
That reminds me of a Married with Children episode where I guess they were trying to leave Chicago for Memorial Day or Labor Day, and the whole freeway in Chicago was lined up. So Al and Peggy were going home because I guess they were just on the other side. They just how the fans went home and it's coming back and forth. I think at one point, Al or one of the registrants, one of the people on the freeway was barbecuing on the freeway. So, wow. I'm not driving in Lagos. Bus system all the way. I'm gonna learn how to. I'm gonna have to learn the motorcycles. We're gonna learn how to do a motorcycle.
This is very easy, but these roads are not good. But I cannot walk. This place is far. I cannot walk.
You can manage the house you can't do.
With me, I get Okada from where I'm from. I get Okada.
Your own as you drive, as your own as you drive my own as you drive your own. That one I made it. Maybe the dog will carry transport.
This fish is big, oh.
Yeah, this is the fish of summer.
This is the catfish.
So I want some jollof and I want some catfish. That's all I want.
Man, don't know if it's open. Make it start nonsense now. But no knock jack for your head, man.
Why do you do this?
That's a go punish you. It's a cost.
This is the cost. It's like a traffic, it's always drama.
Yeah, we'll see.
So it sounds like Lagos traffic is a blog by itself.
So if you're street, there's no death life on street.
Man, I really love Lagos, man. The thing is, no matter what time it is, whether it is raining cats and dogs or it's late at night, man, you get a car anytime, you know. And I'm talking about public transportation, man. So many things that they say on Twitter about Nigeria, I came here, it's not like as it is. I feel like they exaggerate.
How long have you been here now?
It's now like 7 days.
You've not really still. You've not known us well, though. Sincerely, you have not really known us. Well, by the time you stay like a month, you will understand better.
One thing that I really like about Nigerians is like how they have like a natural sense of humor. They are effortlessly funny. It's not like they try so hard to be funny. It just seems to be like a part of their character. It's really so hard to be stressed in Lagos, especially if you
Really? Okay.
use public transportation.
So I'm doing public transportation the whole way up, a whole way back. You know, what is that? Is this like a payday loan or something right here?
If you do like that tomorrow, you might let that go.
So today is actually like my last day in Lagos. Tomorrow I'm going to Abuja, spend like at least another 10 days there, and then come back to Lagos.
must be the mosque. Yep. This is beautiful. Wow.
What you see down there, that's the Aso Villa presidency. But I cannot go, no vehicle goes beyond here.
Beyond here, oh, right.
It's only two persons, the president and the guys brigade that goes here.
Okay. Is it? Oh, it's like a funland. Okay. I don't know where that's at, but if we go to Nigeria, I want to go here.
Dear Dr. K, I used to think I was never meant to be beautiful. You work within my budget and help.
You know, I'm surprised when the people in Nigeria, they don't know anything about Gambia. I ask some people, they don't know where Gambia is. I'm like, wow, man, is that how small our country is? I actually had a debate with these ladies.
Well, you know how it is, though. Like, when you live in an area and you get everything you want in that area, you don't know about no other area, you know? So, just like in America, like in Los Angeles, there's people who don't know where Sacramento is. Sacramento is the capital of California. You get in your zone, you stay in your area, and that's all you worry about. That's all you care about.
They're telling me about Nigerian food and the jollof rice. I said, do you know that jollof rice, originated from us, like from Senegambia? They said, no. I said, Google it. And then they Googled it, they checked, I was like, Nigeria in the mud. I was like, yeah. There was like a jollof rice competition that was held in Nigeria. It was won by Gambia. I actually featured that chef on my channel. That was like way before that competition, his story and everything. So you can watch the video somewhere here.
Another thing that
I need to do a video on jollof rice and why it's so important.
I found surprising was that, these cars are supposed to carry like 4 passengers, 3 at the back and 1 in front. But in Nigeria, Abuja to be specific, they carry 6 passengers, 2 in front and 4 at the back.
Hell no, we ain't that close. I won't sit on top of you.
If not to carry only you now I'm 5'4". But if not 2, then 700. I said, oh yeah, carry 2, make we come out.
On my way to the airport right now, just a few hours ago, I lost my passport.
I lost my small handbag which contained my passport, visa cards and some money. I suspect I left it in the car I took to the airport, so I returned back to the car park and approached the driver, but he said he didn't see anything and maybe another passenger might have taken it. So, I left everything in the hands of Allah, because my plan was to actually travel from one country to another, all the way back to the Gambia. But then losing my passport and cards, now I cannot do that. I have to go back to Gambia to sort that out. Looking back at this unexpected turn of events, I interpreted it as a sign that the initial plan to travel from one country to another may not have been the best thing for me. Returning straight back to Gambia felt like the best thing to do.
And together they return to the embassy, made emergency passport. Oh wow! How much is an emergency passport? I mean, it's gotta be some money, dude.
To go back to the airport, I didn't have any money to take a taxi. So this Gambian lady who was introduced to me by Mr. Doumbia at the embassy also came to my rescue.
Wow. Boy, you got some good karma on your end, brother.
Abuja is calm, posh, beautiful estates and hills, huge roads. Everything seems to be working fine. Whereas Lagos is chaotic, full of madness and rough. But despite all of that, I love Lagos more. I don't know why.
My first 10 days in Victoria Land, I visited different places, but I did not go in the interiors. I just stopped the main highway or the main bus stop and I'll look at it and say, okay, Oshodi, oh nice, it's not that bad, you know, the people, they just exaggerate it. But when I lived in Jakonde, so every time when I go out, you know, I pass by certain areas. It's not like they were warning me about it because it's dangerous. I feel like it's how rough that place is. You can actually see like suffering and pain, you know, in people's eyes, you know. Yeah. Those are the type of places that when you live there for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you'll really get desensitized. Like you'll not feel people's pain or suffering, you will not feel it anymore like the way you're supposed to feel it. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, and these drugs also, man, they're doing a lot of damage to the youth, man. These hard drugs. I've seen a lot of things.
A lot of hard drugs in Nigeria? Did I understand that correctly?
Things that, you know, certain things that I deliberately did not film. I don't feel comfortable filming or showing, you know, the extreme suffering and poverty of my fellow African brother, all in the name of content.
I appreciate them doing that. I mean, we know it's there. I'm glad he just showed, you know, the good areas and the good stuff about Nigeria, which is why I'm doing this. I want to show I want to see the positive side of it. We already know the negative stuff. We don't need to see all that. You know, this to me is what's worth the money.
As the famous saying goes, you don't really know a person until you live with them, travel with them, or do business with them. My 25-day stay in Nigeria changed the way I looked at Nigerians, and I unlearned so many stereotypes, and I'm here to tell you, Nigerians are open and amazing people. Not even once did I even feel like a foreigner. In fact, now I actually feel like I am one of them. Through my stay, I came to a realization that the negative narratives surrounding the country regarding the kidnapping, the scams and other activities, these were often exaggerated in the media. While it is true that such incidents occur in Nigeria, it is not as severe or common as portrayed in the media.
No, we got a lot of propaganda, that's what it is.
I encourage anyone with the opportunity to visit Nigeria to do so, especially Lagos. It's a place that will broaden your perspective and your eye go clear sharp, not in a bad way, but in a very good way. If you found this video insightful, consider subscribing.
And I did subscribe. So if you guys made it this far, please subscribe. Thank you.